What's up everyone? Thank you again for watching. This is sort of my go-to going out makeup. Tonight is a girls' night out. I have a fresh Brazilian blowout. I'm feeling pretty good. And this is just a really fresh, pretty, versatile look. So if I keep talking, I'm probably gonna be late, so let's get started. I think I mentioned in my last video that because it's summertime, I wanna make sure I'm hydrating my skin but not clogging it with heavy creams. So first I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Skin Booster. It's just a good lightweight hydrating serum. I'm gonna get that on and give it a minute to just really sink in. Next up, I'm using my Hydrating Foundation Primer. Again, very lightweight. So just remember for your skincare routine throughout the summer, and make sure you're not using the same heavy creams that you're using in the winter time because you're going to risk clogging your pores. So for this girls' night out, I actually don't even know what we're doing. I know we're going to dinner, I just don't know what we're doing after, but I want to be prepared for anything, so I definitely want to use a foundation that's going to last all night. For this, I'm going to use the brand new Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation. You can find this at Sephora. So I'm just going to go in and apply this with my beauty blender. And this is gonna give me that flawless finish because girls' night out, chances are you're gonna take pictures. And even though it's giving me full coverage, it still allows the skin to come through. Next up, I'm going to conceal with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and the color that I'm using is medium. And I'm just going to apply this directly under my eyes. And this is actually a really fluid concealer, so it doesn't disrupt the foundation at all. It's just, again, really lightweight. And again, with the Beauty Blender, this time the pointy end, just gonna go through and blend that out. And this is just gonna subtly brighten up the center of my face. In the summertime especially, I wanna keep my face looking as tan as possible, so even my highlight, my concealer is just not that light. It's just not much lighter than my foundation. Now to set this very, very lightly, you guys know I only just do my concealer areas. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Translucent Pressed Beauty Powder. And again, just right into my concealer areas. It's really just this center part. I don't want to extend it out here because I really want that, again, that luminous, beautiful, natural finish to show. And now I'm going to really bronze up this look. I'm going to use the Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the color 4. I love this bronzer. It's so opaque and just the perfect shade. Just going to go into the hollows of my cheeks. Oh, I love that. And then of course into this hairline area right here. My bangs are just untamable today. And again, into the hollows of my cheeks. And then just with an eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna do the tip of my nose. So for my blush, I'm using something very glowy. This is by Well People, and it's their blush powder in the color Luminous Rose. I almost feel like it's kind of a highlighter because it's so glowy. So just with the same brush, I'm just gonna tap into whatever's on the cap because it's a very strong color. I'm just gonna tap that on my cheeks. Oh, it's so pretty. So when I go out, skin is my focus. I hardly do anything with the eyes or the lips. Skin is just so important to me, and this combo right here is And I'm gonna do one more thing to really amp up the skin. You guys remember my Sephora Luminizing drops. This color is Ultra Light. I'm just going to apply a little to the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna take this with my finger and start patting it right at the high points of my cheeks and into my brow bone, just for that mega glowy highlight. And finally, I'm going to use my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist just to set this all and keep it looking really fresh and hydrated. So for the eyes, I'm keeping it pretty fresh and simple. I'm going to start out with my brows first. I'm using the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. especially when I'm doing more of a skin look. I really want to amp up the brows. Brows and skin, that's my jam. And then just adding a little bit to the tail here. This way I don't actually even have to fill my brows to make them look thicker. I'm just kind of like laying them flat so they just widen. Except this is the misbehaving brow. This one never turns out the way I want it to. Now I'm gonna use very little eyeshadow. This is just gonna be 3 quick steps. I'm gonna use this palette by Flower. It's pretty much mostly cool tones. These are all just really pretty shimmery shades, and I'm actually just gonna take the brush that's in the palette and dip into this second color here. And with this, I'm just gonna start at my lash line and just apply it and then blend it out. I just want a little bit of shimmery color. And my eyelids are nice and sweaty from this heat, so it's blending in pretty well. Again, you know my style, really just smudgy, messy, no perfect lines. If it weren't for a get ready with me video, I would actually complete this look in probably 20 minutes flat. I'm gonna add one more eyeshadow color just at the inner corners, but before I do that, I'm gonna take this eyeshadow stick by Galactic. It's called Tuxedo. And I'm just going to really work this into my lash line. And then start smudging that out. And again, it's gonna mix with that eyeshadow. And again, on the other side, just work it into the lash line first. And then start smudging. Now I'm just gonna add one more color to this look, this pearly highlight shade. This is just gonna go right at the inner corners, just for that pop of highlight. This inner corner highlight thing isn't something I typically do when I get ready to go out, but it just looks so pretty in the palette, I figured I would use it now. Going in with my mascara, I'm using the Push Up Drama by Maybelline. And I'm actually not gonna hit the bottom lashes for this one because I just really want the top lash line to look nice and full. Now for the lips, I'm gonna first line with the Tatcha Cherry Blossom lip liner. I'm gonna take it easy with this because I don't want it to get too dark. I'm lining with this, but I'm also gonna fill in a little bit in the lips. This is just a really pretty natural pink color, and I'm gonna go over it with the Vivid Hot Lacquer in Charmer. This is just gonna add a little gloss. I don't want it to get too glossy, so I'm just gonna add a couple of dabs. And then again with my finger. I hope there's no eyeshadow on this finger, nope. And that is it for this look. Like I said, just really fresh and pretty, but perfect for a night out. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this look. I'm losing my voice. I'll see you guys next time.